All right. So we are back. We are back with 6 views. You know what I'm saying? And we've got a young gentleman in the building right now who I've been watching doing big things. You know what I'm saying? So with no further ado, we got YN Drizzy in the motherfucking building.
Bitch on the road, my guys. If you run up on me, we'll fly. I catch your ass, look bye-bye. Our bulls that be down to ride. If I see the officer, better hide. Then he get ratchet tied. Got my hitter to the side. Hey, puss niggas ain't outside.
And first question, does the YN stand for Young Drizzy?
Young nigga with 2 6s.
Okay. What inspired you to start making music? How old are you, first of all, before we even start?
13.
You're 13, eh? What inspired you to start making music from such a young age?
Most of my close friends did it, and I used to just freestyle at school.
Mm-hmm.
So after I started freestyling at school, someone took me to the studio.
Okay.
And I made like one of my first tracks, and that's when like blogs. After I made my first track, blogs started posting it. Like that's when 6 Buds had like 50K, so they posted it, and that's when I got my clout.
What was that first track?
It was Riding.
Exit made this. Yeah, you know I'm down to ride. Ops know I'm that guy. I'm off the shit, I'm so high. Fuck with me and you'll die. Shoot a niggas with one eye. I want matches in Dubai.
Big tune. Yeah, and like, when did you start? Because you're 13 now, so then when did you start rapping?
Like at early 12.
At 12 years old?
Yeah.
So just about a year ago?
Yeah.
Okay. So then what inspired you to start rapping? Like, besides like your friends, like what were you listening to? Because you're a young cat, right? Are you listening to old school shit or are you listening to new shit?
Mostly new stuff, like YNW Melly and stuff, like more melodic type stuff, and like raps that have like meaning in them, you know. So, cause that's like most of my bars, you could hear that like almost every single line has a meaning, or it's something that I've done, or it's something that has happened before. So I just like to spit. Yeah,
and you got some pretty mature bars, man. Like, where do you draw your inspiration from?
Mostly, like, I don't know. Most of my inspiration comes probably from like NBA YoungBoy, because he tells like stories in his raps, and that's I just like listened to and picked up off what he did.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. You're from like a legendary area too. You're from the East End, right?
From downtown.
Oh, you're from downtown.
Esplanade.
Okay, my bad. Because I'm watching some videos, and I heard you mention. I feel like you mentioned the Scarborough Town.
Oh no. Yeah. In my check, yes, I posted up at STC like where the stains at. I'll just.
The stain that posted at STC like where the stains at. The diamonds on my neck doing the breakdown.
Yeah. That's the bar.
Yeah, a little punch bar.
Okay, so you're from the Esplanade.
Yeah.
Another legendary area. So what was it like growing up in Esplanade? Well, you're still growing up, but like, what's it like growing up in Esplanade?
Like there's last couple years when like Prime started popping, that's what really made me really started to rap, because I saw how people that I used to play older heads from that I used to play ball with, and they're making the voice movies on the ball court, and I'm in it like seeing them doing what they do.
Yeah.
Maybe like, think that why can't I do it too?
Yeah. And have you ever messed with like Jimmy Prime and those Prime Boy guys? Like, you have tracks with them?
No, I don't have tracks with them. Like now I'll try to hit them up now, but I just started, you know, so easing my way in.
Dope. And like, even like in your studio sessions, what's like a regular studio session like? How many tracks are you banging out?
An hour, probably like 2, 3.
Dope. And are you writing, or are you like?
Yeah, I write all my stuff.
Okay, so you're putting it down in the phone. You're not just going in there and like freestyling and shit.
I will mostly freestyle my choruses, but my verses are mostly written.
Okay. And when you started putting your stuff on, as a young man, you're in high school now, right? You started dropping your videos last year.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you in junior high last year, or that was your first year of high school?
Grade 8.
Grade 8. Now, you're walking through high school now, you got videos on YouTube. Before that, what was it like?
Before, when I first dropped my tracks.
No, before the tracks. What was it like in high school? Because I want to know after the tracks dropped what it's going to be like in high school. So before you started getting your music buzz.
Well, in middle school, because last year I was in grade 8.
Yeah, so what was it like? What were you like in school? What were you like in middle school?
It was, I was more known because like I would just, from my area and from the school I went to, I was more known. So people already knew who I was downtown.
Mm-hmm.
So like I already knew, I had connections just downtown.
Yeah.
But after I dropped my tracks, it's like I'll be walking down, Dundas, and when I first dropped my tracks, like, yo, is that Drizzzy? And that's when I knew I could do something with this.